Nnewi is a commercial and industrial city in Anambra State, southeastern Nigeria. It is the second largest city in Anambra State, after Onitsha. Nnewi as a metropolitan area has two local government areas, which are Nnewi North and Nnewi South, all centered around the Nnewi town. Even Ekosigo local government area is now part of Nnewi urban area, as urbanization continues to spread from Nnewi to neighboring communities. The Nnewi town, which is the only town in Nnewi North, comprises four villages: Otolo, Uruagu, Umudim, and Nnewichi. Nnewi had been the center of economics and commerce, being at a time the fastest growing industrial city east of the Niger, being the home of many industries such as the Ibito Group, the Chikasin Group, Qtix Cables, amongst others. The first indigenous car manufacturing plant in Nigeria is located in the city, while the first wholly made in Nigeria motorcycle, Thinasini M1, was manufactured in Nnewi. Based on Nnewi oral history and mythology, the rabbit, Ewi, played a great role in saving the founders of Nnewi during wars. Throughout its history, Nnewi has used its military might to maintain its borders, and because of this, the killing or eating of Ewi in Nnewi is forbidden to the present day. Nnewi existed as an independent kingdom from the 15th century to 1904, when British colonial administration occupied the kingdom. Before we continue, I would like you to subscribe to this channel. Turn on the notification icon for more updates. Nnewi Kingdom was founded on four quarters, large villages. They are Otolo, Uruagu, Umudim, and Nnewiichi. Villages are made up of communities which in turn are each divided into family units called Umuna. Each Umuna had a first family, known as the Obi. The origins of the four villages had been a source of controversy, as no one could really tell the original history of Nnewi and the development of the villages. History was not written down in this part of the world then. According to Dr. Okonkwo Aluto, in Nnewi history, the most probable progenitor of the Nnewi people was a man called Umaku. He migrated from Udoni and had a son, whom he named Ikemga. Ikemga had four sons: Nnewi, Eso, Ifite, and Ichi. Nnewi went on to father six sons: Uru, Eze, Eke, Ekweludikeonwu, and Unaha. Igbo begat Otolo, progenitor of the only village named after a descendant of Nnewi. The other three villages were founded by the other sons of Nnewi and migrants. The place of Nnewi in Igbo history. Originally, when the Igbos settled in the present-day eastern Nigeria, they arrived with three leaders. Two were spiritual leaders, and the youngest of the three a hereditary king known as Obi, a king by birthright. The first was the Ezenri of Oka, a priest king; the second the Ezearo of Arochukwu, a king; and the third the Obi of Nnewi, a political and war ruler. The Aros know this history, Nnewi being a relation and a leader among the Igbos, and this is part of the reason why there are no Aro settlements in Nnewi. The Obi of Nnewi, Obi Okoli, in 1780s, lost his throne when inside palace politics, that hinged on tradition, edged him out. Traditional royal law had it that the crown prince must perform the funeral rites of the late Obi before he can be crowned. Obi Okoli was absent, and arrived home only after the late Obi Okoli I was buried. His uncle, the late Obi Okoli I, younger brother, performed the funeral rites in his stead, and took over as Igwe Nnewi. He could not be enthroned as an Obi, which means the first son. The Obi Okoli royal lineage was forced into exile. They got refuge at Umun Alam, in Umudim Nnewi, where they still are, to this day. The Obi Okoli family still bears the offer of Nnewi till this day. Edo is the supreme deity of all the Alusi, Igbo deities, in the Aniedo country. The central shrine of this unifying Alusi is at Ukwo Nnewi, the central market. There are four other deities in Nnewi: Ana, Ezemewi, Eze, and Ile. Christianity was introduced by the Europeans in 1885, and many Nnewi people now practice Christianity. Nnewi, Ichi, and Orifti made up the Aniedo state. Aniedo communities have common ancestries, beliefs, and traditional value systems. Nnewi is a major trading and manufacturing center in Nigeria. Due to its high commercial activities, the city has attracted millions of migrants from other states and countries. The Ofala Nnewi is a cultural festival held every year to celebrate the coronation of the Igwe of Nnewi. Afiaolo, New Yam Festival, and Ikuaro are also among traditional festivals held annually in Nnewi. Nnewi Kingdom is also known as Aniedo, meaning the land of gold, the supreme deity and goddess of Nnewi.